Hey CG family, it's Mimi. Just checking in real quick, let you know. Today is my last day in phase 3. It's day 21. And I don't know why my nose looks so red. I haven't touched it. That looks terrible. It's like, my face was kind of red. See how it's like red? It's like I've been standing outside in the sun. Anyway, it's a little blotchy. It's dry, and because I took a shower earlier and I didn't put any lotion on. Anyway, that's why my hair looks like crap, doesn't it? So anyway, I'm doing fine. I've stabilized like 199, 200, and just kind of back and forth like that. There was 2 days at the end here that I didn't weigh, and I just weighed this morning at 199. So just to let you know what the scoop is, tomorrow's, phase 4. Am I excited about trying to add anything in? I can't say that I am. I can't say that I'm really thinking about it or anxious to start adding any kind of particular foods in. I know I bought some quinoa at the store, so I would really love for my daughter. She makes this. It's a cold salad with quinoa. It's so good when she does it. Because I usually have a really hard time with the texture of quinoa, kind of like couscous. I mean, there's just something about like having little pieces of gravel in your mouth. That's how it is for me. But anyway, beans, like put on a pot of beans, something like that. Eat some beans and some mustard greens or turnip greens or something like that. And, minus the cornbread. We did get some, my husband, we got some of those, the shells, the Ezekiel bread, tostada shells, and I've been making his like things sometimes I do for lunch, make that with cheese and onions and peppers and jalapeno peppers and that kind of thing. I might go ahead and maybe try that. I haven't eaten any of those kind of breads. I did make the mug bread, the mug cake bread, I've made that twice. That was the first time. The first time I made it was it yesterday? Might have been, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Did I make one? No, it was the day before yesterday. I made one and ate that in the afternoon. Yesterday, I actually had it twice with flaxseed and sunflower seeds. The one of them I chopped up a little teeny bit of apple, and that's the first fruit I've had. I don't do fruit on phase 3. Just like on phase 2, I don't do the grissini or the melba toast. I don't do the bread stuff. So with that and like I said, a little bit of apple, and so that was pretty good. I had that twice yesterday. I had it for breakfast and I had it for dinner. And I, I woke up at, with 199, and I'm still 3 pounds over my last dose weight, and that's just the way it is. And I figure since I've been able to stabilize here, 199 to 200 to, I was 200.4, one time was 0.6, then was 0.4 again, and I think 0.4, 200.4 again, and then 199, and then 199, and then I didn't weigh for a couple of days, and then weighed yesterday, or weighed this morning, I'm sorry, it was 199, so, this is where my body's stabilizing. I wish it would have stabilized better down there at 196, because that means when I load, I usually gain a pound and lose a pound when I'm loading, but you never know how it's going to be the next time. So I'm just going to see, just be really careful on phase 4. I have learned that the next time when I go into phase 3, I'm going to do it like I did it before, and that is I will weigh myself. I will constantly be aware of whether I'm going over that 2 pound mark. That's what the protocol says to do. As far as eating when you're hungry and not eating when you're not hungry, I think that's a good rule of thumb to live by no matter what. Not overindulging and eating until you're about ready to puke. I think that's a bad idea. And so that's something that I've known. Hopefully my hormones and everything will get straightened out and be on balance. I actually feel better as far as hormones and hot flashes. It seems like I feel better when I am consuming more healthy fats than not. So, and so apparently I put on weight if I don't eat enough fats. And I do get sick of fats. So I'm just going to see how this goes with phase 4, and I don't know if tomorrow, actually, I'm debating on whether if I want to give it a couple more days or another week on phase 3, just to make, weighing myself every day and seeing how I do. I don't know. I'm just saying. I know Thursday I've made appointment. Well, I don't want to say an appointment, but going out with one of my girlfriends that I haven't seen. And I plan on eating a grilled chicken salad. And it does come with croutons. I don't know if I'll eat the croutons or not. I don't know. I am going to do the Italian dressing. And I know that it's probably got corn syrup in it. But it's a big salad and it's a small cup of dressing. And so I'm going to do that and probably just drink my lemon water. I won't be ordering the beer out, because it's just me and her. So that's it. I see that, people that are doing so good, and they're releasing and maintaining. And I also just want to say, those that are struggling emotionally with all of the information that we've been given, it is tough and it's a lot to take in. But I have learned something, that there can be an overload of information, and that all that information coming from different angles and different ideas and all the new science can overwhelm anybody. And especially, for me, that is on this, path of really trying to come to grips with foods that I can and cannot eat, can be pretty much overwhelming. But also, too, I know that my body is what it is. This is, this is the body that I have, and and it's like I told my husband, would it be nice to be down to 145 again? Yeah, it would. Do I ever see that happening? No. And when I started this journey out again, when I started HCG in the protocol, and it talked about it with my husband and talking about, well, how much weight exactly would I like to get off? It kind of started out as, 50 pounds, or I'd like to get down to 160. And I said, I think I could feel comfortable, being down at 160. Now, I'm like 5'6". I think maybe 5'6.5". I know I've shrunk some, but anyway, I'm like a medium-bowed person. I'm not a petite person, and I know that. And I know that one time before, when I was young, and I was, I was like in my 20s, and I had my daughter, and I weighed 160, and I went to Weight Watchers. And because I didn't have a scale. I had to buy a scale. I ordered a scale from Amazon for HCG. I did not have a scale in my house. And when I went on Dr. Atkins and I lost that 50 pounds, I had no scale. I was just assuming that I had lost that much weight because I didn't have any clothes. I mean, I just didn't have any clothes. The weight it came off. And I can't remember how long I was on it. I think I might have been on it like for maybe 3 months. Maybe 3 or 4 months. And I did well. But I tried Atkins before and it just didn't work. It didn't work for me. So I know there's just a lot of hormone issues that are going on in my body. And there's hormone issues that go on in our bodies regardless. Doesn't matter how old we are. The only thing is when you get older and you're going through menopause or whatever, for some reason there's an issue with your belly swelling up and you can't get rid of it, it seems like. So, and that's the first thing when I'm on HCG. It's the first thing that goes down like a balloon is my stomach goes pop. Now, I don't get flat, but it goes down to where it's not suffocating me. But anyway, I'm going on and on and on, and this is, you have no idea how many vlogs I've made. So I want to try to keep it short. So that's where I'm at, and I will touch base again to sometime in phase 4. Right now I'm still planning on loading on the 18th and 19th. I believe that's the weekend of March. And if I decide to start doing it earlier, then I'm going to. And I'm just going to listen to my body and do what it's going to do and see what I feel comfortable with. And if I feel a little bit concerned, I'm just going to go back on phase 2. So you guys have a wonderful night. Big hug. I'll talk to you later.